that spot. Ugh. Cannot wait to see it tomorrow. Ugh. So, my client, she is just trying to force her recovery. She's trying to force it. She comes to me and I give her new ideas to think about, but she's trying to force her recovery. She's doing PT, she's doing strength training, she's watching YouTube videos, and she's telling me all about this in our weekly Feel Better clinics. We get together, us injured movers, we get together and we talk about things. Every Saturday on Zoom, we come together across the globe and we just talk about everything. What is going on with our injured bodies, what we've been doing to help ourselves feel better. And that has allowed us to connect deeper and has allowed me to be a better coach to them. So my client was telling me Saturday how she's doing all this stuff to rush her rehab, to rush her healing. So she would just get back to running and doing Pilates and doing all the things that she wants to do once her hips no longer hurt. She's trying so hard to recover. And I asked her, can you take a week off? Can you take a week off of trying to heal your hips? Take a week off from trying to recover. Take a week off from the project of your hips, because she's turned her hips into a project. And I asked her to spend a week with me, moving her mind, not her body. But she couldn't just, people like me, I cannot be told to sit still. I cannot be told just don't do anything. If you're an injured mover, don't do anything. I can't do that. I can't go from my high octane levels of energy to, if I get injured, to just stop doing anything for 4 to 6 weeks. It's just not what I can do. So, but there's times where the body cannot move and should take a break from, exercise that you think you like. You should focus more on, if your hips hurt, you should just focus on foot therapy, posture training, lymphatic breath. There's so many other ways around it than through the hips, right? So anyway, I asked her this week to come up with a project, something she could do that would force her to stop trying to fix her hips. And we went through some of the ideas, and she has decided she's going to take up painting this week. So this weekend she was supposed to get an easel, a blank canvas, her paints together, and starting on Monday she was supposed to start painting. She is going to check in with me on Saturday and I'll find out. Well, I had suggested a 1,000-piece puzzle to her and she chose painting, but I am now an injured mover because I had a spot removed from my back. If you see that, yeah, you see that? So I had a spot removed, a melanoma spot removed this morning, and I can't play volleyball for a month, so I'm out of volleyball for a month. I'm out of, not my Age Defy workouts. I'm not going to work out tomorrow with Age Defy, but I'm going to start teaching again on Thursday. But I can't be stretching and moving my back the way I'm used to. I really do a lot of work on my thoracic spine, my rib cage mobility, and I'm going to have to be really careful about that. I do a lot of push and pull. But I also do a lot of other things, so I'm going to focus on other things other than just focusing on my back. But I also need to learn how to be a little bit more still this month because I don't want to rip open my incision. So I'm going to put together a 1,000-piece puzzle. It took me about 10 minutes to explain, but 1,000-piece puzzle, I'm going to do that. So